fun humming.
Storm's going.
The weather's constantly changing. That's why we're always updating it.
Nothing changes faster than the weather, but we're running a close second. Stay informed with Weather Center all day today and every day.
In the next half hour, Weather Center, a comprehensive national forecast. At 40 after, Weather Center continues with highway and air travel conditions. Then the weekend outlook. And at 50 after, Storm Watch. But right now, it's your local forecast on the Weather Channel.
Jim Cantore in Freeport, Maine. The snow coming down a little heavier now. We'll let you know how it's impacting travel and shopping this afternoon. That's on Weather Center next.
Yes, there's snow in the Northeast and New England today, and the rain in the picture for Southern California still. Welcome to this edition of Weather Center. I'm Lisa Moser.
And I'm Janetta Jones. Thanks for joining us. Well, hope your plans are tailored for snow today in the Northeast and New England, because that's what places from Pennsylvania to Maine are dealing with. As we check out the radar, we'll put it into motion, you can see that we have plenty of snow showers moving on across the Northeast, all in association with our Clipper that's moving into Vermont, New Hampshire, and parts of Maine. New York City getting rain right now, but suburbs getting snow. And as we head on into Maine, we are talking about snow. Areas of Maine could get more than half a foot of snow today. The Weather Channel's Jim Cantore is standing by live in Freeport, Maine, which could get somewhere in the neighborhood of 3 to 4 inches. Jim, how's it going?
Hey, it's going. We got snow in the face here this evening, and as you can see, this is not deterring many shoppers. I mean, we still got a lot of traffic rolling through here. They've already pre-salted the roads, so there's not too many slippery spots, but you will notice kind of on the edge here that we're just starting to get now a little bit of accumulation. So the snow's coming down at a decent enough pace so that we're starting to get the sidewalks and the edges of the roads on the slippery side. Well, I've grabbed a couple of shoppers here, and I haven't even asked your guys' names yet, I'm sorry, but because I just grabbed them. But what do you think? What do you think of the weather here?
Oh, this is wonderful. We've had no snow at all in Boston, and actually we came up to Maine to see if we could find some cold weather and snow. And we were in Bangor for 3 days, and we got a lot of cold weather and not a drop of snow.
Were you just about ready to write off winter, though, and say,
Absolutely.
hey, what the heck, I might as well have spring anyway?
Exactly. This was our last chance, and we got it on our last day.
All right, thank you very much. Where are you driving back to?
Boston? Just south of Boston, Milton, Mass.
All right, drive careful tonight. No doubt, folks, that's going to be a word of the wise, because the snow is going to come down heavier as this Clipper approaches. All right, and then as the sun goes down a little bit, we're going to have a much better chance of getting this snow to accumulate on the roads. And as Mark, our photographer, just showed you, it is starting to on the sides. But other than that, it's spend here in Freeport. Back to you.
I should be there. Thanks a lot, Jim. Let's check out the snow showers that are moving on across parts of Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. As Jim told you, we are starting to see some accumulation now in parts of Maine, and that will just continue to be the case through the afternoon hours and into tonight. And that's when things could get a little bit treacherous for you on I-95, so we'll keep a close watch on that for you. Some light snow beginning now in Boston, but as we have been alluding to, some places are just getting rain. The temperatures are rather warm in New York City itself, and so we're talking about some rain in the metropolitan area, in some of the surrounding western suburbs, we're talking about a little bit of light snow. You could get a mix in places like Philly. A little closer viewpoint shows you the precipitation moving on through Hartford, Connecticut, on towards Boston and Worcester. Wind chill in Boston right now is 15. It feels like 9 in Bangor. It feels like 24 in New York City, so not too bad. But the farther west that you head, especially behind that clipper, that's where temperatures get a little bit colder, and it's going to be a very cold day for you in Detroit and Saginaw and Sault Ste. Marie. Although we're not expecting big-time problems on the roadways like I-75, we will see some light snow showers continuing in lower Michigan and the UP of Michigan. Heavier snowfall out ahead of that clipper, obviously, as is usually the case with an area of low pressure such as this. Do keep in mind we've got the colder temperatures behind that clipper, so northern plains on into the Great Lakes, even though snow is not going to be your big concern today, we will see some chilly weather conditions. As far as snow is concerned, do expect it in Marquette right now and northern sections of lower Michigan. Detroit looking okay. We do see some snow showers near Cleveland and back towards Erie and Bradford. And this is going to be the area of concern for folks in the eastern half of the country. What about the rest of the nation? Well, here's Lisa.
Thanks. Winter definitely, even with spring so short a time away. Thank you, Janetta. The story is twofold today. In the west, there is rain in Southern California and snow in the mountains out west. We'll be telling you about that. Let's take a look first out towards Dallas, Fort Worth. We've heard a few rumbles of thunder earlier. Mainly, we are talking rain showers. However, the mechanisms are coming together that we are going to see more thunderstorms, especially tomorrow, but a better chance today, this afternoon. But you'll notice that if you are doing some traveling, maybe going in towards Shreveport, Louisiana, you'll be looking at some showers here that are light to moderate. It's going to be very persistent, though. We'll continue to see rain across much of the eastern part of North Texas and the eastern part of southern Texas as well. Let's take a look down towards the San Antonio area. You'll notice we have a southerly flow of moisture coming up from the Brownsville vicinity into San Antonio. Here it's been mainly light, but we still have a better chance in the afternoon of seeing additional showers. It could be heavy at times, and yes, we could see some thunderstorms, although it does look like the strong thunderstorms that really pose a threat will be probably tomorrow. Now we have a system out towards California still lingering. It's trying its best to push a little further inland. We are beginning to see more snow collect. The snow levels across Arizona are rather high. We're talking 6,000, maybe 7,000 feet. And once you do get to that snow level, though, do look for about 3 to 6 inches of snow to accumulate. Let me show you on the water vapor what our weather pattern kind of looks like. What we're seeing is our system's kind of taking a southerly track, and that's why we've had so much rain across the coastal areas. It comes a little further south and then moves